Janine is not okay, and we need to talk about it. This is Recap with May's two thoughts on the season premiere of the Emmy winning show, Abbott Elementary. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. It's Recap with May here, and in today's video, we are going to discuss the season premiere of Abbott Elementary. But before we get into what teachers have been doing over their summer break, drop down and subscribe if this is your first time here. My first milestone I'm trying to get to is 1,000 subscribers, so help me get there by subscribing. Now let's get started and get into what the teachers have been up to. So we open with the episode. We are going right to Janine. We are about a few months past her breakup, and she's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine, right? She's fine. She keeps saying she's fine. She even parted her hair on a new side, which is, if you know, it is important when a black woman changes her hair. And if she changed that part to a new side, she is basically a whole new woman. But what that side part really represents is change, a new, fresh start. And Tariq seems to be like deuces. He is on his way to New York doing his thing, and she is like, I'm ready for a whole new start. So I'm glad to see Janine kind of moving on. She seems to be thrust forward and like excited to move on, not really dwelling and being depressed after a breakup. Then we get into what the other teachers have been up to. We see Miss Barbara. She has been cruising all around, even getting a little tipsy, and she is just happy to be back for a fresh new year. Ava is still gonna be Ava. She is still in her position as the principal, but she decides to have a whole barbecue for the development week for the teachers, which is like, that's right on cue for Ava to want to have fun, but still showing up for the job. And she has actually been all over, doing stuff with her summer too. She even got some cocktail named after her. No, she had a hookah flavor named after her. And yeah, she just been being Ava. The other teacher, she is still going strong with the vending machine guy. So they've been, taking their road trips all over in Jersey and stuff. So good to see that she is still keeping up, her flavor in her personal life with the vending machine guy. I would like to see where this goes with them because I'm nosy. I likes to know about teachers outside of school because they just teachers. We forget that teachers are real people and they actually have lives very different outside of the classroom. So it's good to see that, they likes to keep it fresh in their personal life. Gregory is back and he is actually, full time or part time, whatever is, I don't know how his position is, but he is back at the school. He's not a sub. He actually took a position. So he is there, which I am so happy to see him there. He actually does care about the students. And that brings me to my very first thought. He was the first one to notice Janine's little side part change. And that brought me to think, will they or won't they? Are we here for Greg and Janine being something? Because I know they had something last season. Like we're building up to it, and I love to see it. So I'm just wondering, will they or won't they? We didn't get too much of an update with Mr. Johnson, and if y'all saw my trailer reaction, I love Mr. Johnson. He is my favorite character of the whole series. He be dropping gems every scene he is in. And it was good that he was able to kind of show up for Janine when she needed him because, whew, Janine was a hot ass mess this episode. And that takes me to my second thought. Now, all throughout this episode, we clearly see that Janine is not okay. She is still adjusting to Tariq not being there. But I thought it was really funny that she says, you know, they go 80-20 on the bills, which her paying 80% and him only contributing a little 20%. She is behind on her rent. She is behind on the water bill. And she ain't paying her parking tickets and got a damn boot on her car, which you gotta really, those gotta accumulate for you to like get a boot on your car. Janine is clearly trying so hard to not focus on this breakup that she thrusts herself into work and is kind of all over the place at work. She is setting up a mixer for all the staff to get to know each other, and it's good to see her like putting her foot down of like, I'm not asking you to come, it's mandatory. But to see her fuck up when she mixed up the dates for the mascot guy to come, I was just like, girl, how did you, like, what are you doing? And that's when, like, we noticed that Janine breaks down. Like, she is not okay. That boot getting on her car was like the final straw of just chipping away, chipping away, chipping away at like the fact that she is not okay. And it was good that the teachers, her staff members, are there for her to be like, hey, man, it's okay to not be okay, but you have to like put your big girl panties on and take care of your stuff. Like, this is no reason to be just like, you have to process it. You can't just ignore it. So it was very good, very warming. This show, they give us these warming moments of like, yes, they are going to be okay. So what did y'all think of, the season premiere? Was there anything I missed? I know the episodes are very short, so I have to get right to the point of like, here are my two thoughts. But what was y'all favorite part? Did y'all like seeing Gregory notice her part? Because I'm telling you that when she said she changed her part, I resonated with that so deep, because I'm like, oh, she means business. She is about to change. She is not dwelling on him, and I am all for the single ladies moving on. She ain't need to be with him. It's good to be by yourself. It's good to be single. So I am looking forward to seeing where this season takes us. I'm looking forward to seeing how her and Gregory start building, a little bit more closeness, because he's there. He took a position, he is there. So we shall see what this season is going to take us. I'm so excited. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And before you head on out, if you have not, subscribe. And I will see y'all next week